In this video, we talk about the timeless wisdom of the great author Fyodor Dostoevsky. Every lesson carries a deep meaning, especially the last one. 1. Self-knowledge. Man is a mystery. I am studying that mystery because I want to be a human being. Dostoevsky thought that understanding yourself is key to truly living. This means digging deep into who you are, facing both your strengths and flaws. It's about more than just thinking about it. It's about confronting the truth of who you are and growing from it. By doing this, you can live more genuinely and connect better with others. 2. Don't dream big. The world says you have needs. Satisfy them. You have as much right as the rich and mighty. Don't hesitate to satisfy your needs. Indeed, expand your needs and demand more. This is the worldly doctrine of today. And they believe that this is freedom. The result for the rich is isolation and suicide. For the poor, envy and murder. Dostoevsky warned against chasing endless desires. He believed that constantly wanting more can lead to emptiness and unhappiness. For wealthy people, it might cause loneliness and despair, while for others, it can create jealousy and anger. Real happiness doesn't come from always wanting more, but from finding contentment with what you have and seeking deeper, more meaningful experiences. 3. Suffering is necessary. Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Dostoevsky saw suffering as a natural part of having deep feelings and thoughts. When you think deeply and feel intensely, you'll experience pain. But this suffering isn't just something to endure, it's a way to gain understanding and grow. Through our struggles, we learn more about ourselves and others. 4. The problem with rationality. Don't let us forget that the cause of human actions are usually immeasurably more complex and varied than our subsequent explanations of them. Dostoevsky believed that human actions are often too complex to explain simply. We might try to make sense of why people do things, but the real reasons are usually more complicated. Understanding this can help us be more empathetic and open-minded about other people's behavior. 5. You never know what someone is capable of. The cleverest of all, in my opinion, is the man who calls himself a fool at least once a month. Dostoevsky thought that wisdom comes from admitting we don't know everything. By acknowledging our own mistakes and limits, we open ourselves to growth and learning. It also reminds us that people can surprise us, and we should remain open to understanding their full potential. 6. Go beyond the reasoning of good and evil. Nothing is easier than to denounce the evildoer. Nothing is more difficult than to understand him. It's easy to judge others as bad, but understanding why people do wrong things is much harder. Dostoevsky believed that truly grasping why someone acts poorly requires us to look deeper into their life and mind. This understanding helps us see beyond simple labels of good and evil. 7. The correct way to judge someone. Judge people not by what they are, but by what they strive to become. Instead of judging people based on their current actions or flaws, Dostoevsky suggested we should look at what they are trying to achieve or become. This perspective helps us appreciate their efforts and growth, giving a more compassionate view of who they are. 8. Take responsibility for all the bad and good you do. If you want to be respected by others, the great thing is to respect yourself. Only by that, only by self-respect, will you compel others to respect you. Dostoevsky said that to earn respect from others, you first need to respect yourself. This means owning up to both your good and bad actions. By being honest with yourself and taking responsibility, you build true respect and dignity which others will then recognize. What do you think? Which lesson was the most meaningful for you? Would you like to read the books where these lessons come from? Links in the description.